Last week on The X Factor, Rowetta went home.
Come with me, come with me, come with me.
And 4 became 3. For Sharon, Tabby.
It's been so hard to get here, and nobody wants to go anywhere.
For Louis, G4.
We desperately want this. This is our dream.
For Simon, Steve.
Do you know what? I'm just so glad you gave me a break.
Tonight, your vote has never mattered more as the battle continues to find the winner of The X Factor.
Biggest and toughest ever talent search. Tonight, it's the semi-final! Oh yeah, we started with 50,000, but now just 3 acts and 3 judges remain. And tonight, they're all here to win a place in next week's final. But with only 2 places available in the final, tonight, 1 act and 1 judge must go. So, let the battle commence. Let's bring out the judges. Mentoring the last of the 16 to 20 balls. Be on your feet and make some noise. It's Sharon Osbourne. Next week, it's the final. Will Tabby be here? Yeah!
I tell you, oh, God, I hope so. That's why Minnie's here for good luck tonight.
She's your mascot. Ladies and gents, let's hear it for Sharon! For the night. They've come this far, but can G4 take you to the final?
Kate, I hope so. I believe in them. They're talented, they're original. I don't want them back busking on the streets, but we need your votes. Please vote for G4. Mother!
It's Louis! And finally, representing the last of the 25 and overs, are you ready?
Can I go back to my original walking music, please?
No. Well, they clearly think you're sexy, but Simon, you have just Steve left, who's also quite sexy. Can he go the distance, and can you take him to the final?
He's going to give it one more shot, Kate. You know, he's representing the older singers. He's nervous, but he's going to give it his best shot.
OK, well, good luck to you tonight. Thank you. Will make it through to next week's big final. But the act with the lowest number of votes leaves the competition for good, as does their judge. Now, all week, Steve, Tabby and G4 have been working as they've never worked before. with their judge and, of course, their team of experts on the 2 songs they'll be performing for you and your votes tonight. So, Sharon, we're starting with you. What have you got for us?
Don't stop. We have Tabby.
Nerves got the better of Tabby last week, so Sharon and husband Ozzy have a plan to ensure that it never happens again, and it involves football.
I dread to think what the next couple of shows are going to be like, and this is really good training. Ozzy came up with the idea.
I said to Sharon, you know, what would be good to get him in front of a real big crowd. So
A tough crowd.
A tough
A
crowd.
really
What do you mean?
tough crowd.
What am I doing? Like?
One of the songs that you're going to sing this week.
And
test it here.
believe me, if you can get through this a football crowd, you can do anything.
I thought we were just coming to watch a
Well,
match.
here's your scarf. Here's your shirt.
Have you ever done anything like this, Ozzy, before?
Oh, I invented it.
As the 20,000 football fans take to their seats, there's no going back for Tabby.
How am I feeling? Do you want to know the truth? Like, totally nervous.
With some last-minute support from Ozzy, it's showtime for Tabby.
He can stand that, he can stand anything. Definitely, I'm very proud.
Well, he's done Sharon proud, but can he do himself proud tonight? Singing the U2 anthem in the name of love, it's Tabby!
One man come in the name of love. One man come and go. One man come, he to justify. One man to overflow. Come on! In the name of love. One more in the name of love. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. One man come on a barbed wire fence. One man he resist. One man washed on an empty beach. One man returned with a kiss. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. Early morning, April 4, shot rings out in a Memphis sky. Free at last, they asked for your life, they could not take your pride. In the name of love, one more in the name of love. Come on, in the name of love, one more in the name of love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, in the name of love, one more in the name of love, in the name of love, one more in the name of love. Thank you.
the judges think of Tabby after his second performance, and you can vote for him when the lines open after all 3 acts have performed for the first time. Now, if you're watching in the Republic of Ireland, the numbers you need will be coming up a little later. So, still ahead, G4 and Steve make their first bid for a place in next week's final, and the voting lines open. That's all coming up after this break.
The X Factor competition gives you a chance to taste Simon Cowell's lifestyle. You could win his car, a holiday at his favourite Caribbean hotel, and £1,000. You can also win tickets to the live Saturday night show, as well as £1,000 cash each week. All you have to do is tell us who was the last woman to leave the competition. Was it A. Rowetta, B. Cassie, or C. Roberta? To enter, call 09012 93 33 29 or text MINI followed by A, B or C to 86107. Good luck.
Simon Cowell.
Okay, Kate, next up tonight, I've only got one left. It's Steve.
I'm worried for him.
Why?
Because he's down. He really is down.
Simon's worried about Steve's confidence after he missed the start of his first song in last week's show.
Look, baby.
I was actually rehearsing what I was going to say to him at the end of the competition in terms of, well, you gave it your best. Because I thought, that's it, he's gone.
I'm really surprised that he didn't actually just crumble and say, can I start again? You know, because I thought he was going to. He seemed so thrown by it.
Okay, well, look, what happened. More importantly, we've got to get Steve prepared for this week. You have to restore this guy's confidence.
Okay.
Because he's had a bashing.
So Annie gets to work with Steve to make sure he's fully prepared for this week's show.
Because I struggled this week, my confidence has been hit a little bit, so I'm hoping to redeem myself.
That's good news.
I never thought I would get this far, I really didn't, and I am affected by the pressure. Every week that I survive and people are putting me through, I just feel as if I've got to raise my game, and that's quite nerve-wracking.
All he ever talks about is not wanting to let people down. And I've had to say to him, look, it's not a question of letting anybody down. This is, you know, a chance for career for you now. This is for you.
Now that I'm in the top 3, there's a bit of me that thinks, wow, how great would it be to win this? You know, that'd be amazing.
So, will you help him move one step closer to victory? Singing Have I Told You Lately, it's Steve!
I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one but you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory greets the day with hope and gladness too. And you fill my life with laughter, you can make it better, ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. Yeah. should give thanks and pray to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? You fill my life with laughter, you can make it better. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah. Oh, you fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Whoa, you fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do.
The judges think of Steve when he returns to give his second performance a little later, and you'll be able to vote for him when the lines open after all three semi-finalists have performed their first song. So now it's time to hear from the last remaining group, which means, Louis, it's over to you.
OK, Kate. For music lovers everywhere, it's G4.
G4 meet up with Louis and stylist Faye to talk about being in the final three.
To get from boot camp to your house to the live finals to actually end up in the final three. I mean, it's just in our wildest dreams.
You have come an incredibly long way, you know, out of all of the people that entered the competition, you're the last band here.
Faye, I would just love for G4 boys to come from buskers to get into the final. It's what dreams are made of, you know.
I know.
It really, really is.
We started this just because we love singing and because we enjoyed singing together, but now to be sharing that and for other people to be sharing that enjoyment through us is just amazing.
Louis wants them to personally thank some of the people that have been supporting them.
A few weeks ago, I know 3 girls that went down to the studio and they wanted to meet you, but they didn't meet you. And they're big G4 fans. They're in Guy's Hospital. I'd love you to just drop in, say hello to them and their friends today.
Yeah, sure. We'd love to.
Yeah.
Are you ready for them?
Yes!
Okay.
It's G4.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello everyone.
Kerry, Charisse and Vicky are 3 of G4's biggest fans, and today their dream of meeting them has finally come true.
This week we've looked back on our performances last week and we weren't completely happy with them. After today it puts it all into context, and as long as we do our best and we make people happy, that's all that matters to us.
Hoping to win a place in next week's final singing Oh Holy Night, it's G4!
It is the night
and gentlemen, it's G4! So, you've heard from all three semi-finalists, and now you can start voting for your favourite, because the voting lines are now officially open. Remember, it's your votes that will decide who goes through to next week's X Factor final. So, please don't let your favourite fall at the very last hurdle. If you want them here next Saturday, you have to vote for them. The numbers you need are on your screen right now, and digital viewers, you can also vote by using the red button on your remote control. And if you're watching in the Republic of Ireland, the numbers you need will be coming up any second now. So, still ahead, Tabby, Steve and G4 return for their second performance of the night, and the judges deliver their verdict. Don't go anywhere. Semi-final tonight. 3 acts and 3 judges are competing for just 2 places in next week's final. So, who will you put there? Well, the voting lines are open right now, and with the fate of the contestants, not to mention the judges, in your hands, we return to Team Osborne. Sharon, what's Tabby singing next?
Before I say, could I just please, just vote for Tabby! I'm sorry.
No,
Tabby
go for
is
it.
Singing. It's not cheap. I have to. Tabby, vote now. We are sailing. Tabbies.
Thank you very much.
We are sailing, home again, across the sea. We are sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be can say.
Thank you, guys. Simon Cowell.
I'm not sure the pipers were necessary.
TV entertainment. This is showbiz.
Simon, what did you think of Tabby's two performances tonight, please?
Personally, I thought the first song was better than the second song. I did, because it was a more honest performance, the first one.
But you liked what Tabby did tonight?
Yes, very much.
Great.
Yeah.
Kate, I mean, Tabby performed two totally different songs. He did a rock song, he did a great job, Simon. He didn't just sing it, he performed it, you know, and you've used choirs in the past. But he's entitled to use a band. And Kate, he has the X factor, he's going to have a great career, he's a total performer, you know, and he's not like the usual run-of-the-mill people we get on these shows.
Why don't you just suck up for a change, Louis?
I think he's great. I think he's really good. That's all.
I said suck.
Oh,
sorry.
With an S, sweetheart.
Thank goodness for that.
Simon's accused Louis of sucking up. It sounds to me like Louis is just a bit of a fan.
I know him. I think he's a really good performer.
Okay, Sharon, how did Tabby do for you tonight? Thank you, guys. Are you pleased with Tabby's performance?
I'm ecstatic with Tabby's performance tonight because I think we all know, we've all seen him grow over the weeks, and he's special. He's got the X factor. Who would buy his CD? I want to know.
The lines are open right now. Have you done enough to be here next Saturday at the final?
I put my heart and soul into a kit, you know, and I can't do any more than that, you know. I've worked hard all week at these songs. You know, I've had a couple of problems with my throat and stuff like that.
No,
but...
don't start that. That's the Steve line. Come on, move on.
Tabby, the lines are open right now. You can call either 09010 775501 or text Vote Tabby to 61101. And if you're a digital viewer, you can also use the red button on your remote control. Now it's back to Simon. Simon, what song is Steve performing next?
The last song Steve's going to be singing tonight, Kate, on his own, is The Greatest Love of All.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. And give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. that's that special place that you've been dreaming of, leads you to a lonely place. Find your strength in love.
Okay, Steve, it's time for the judges' verdict. Nice and quiet, please. Thank you very much. Wow, they liked you tonight. Okay, Sharon, your thoughts, please.
Oh, very nice. Really, really well done. Loved last song. One of my favourite songs. And I love the suit you wore tonight. Very nice.
Anything else you'd like to add, Sharon?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, Louis.
I think Steve is a great ballad singer, you know. I think both songs are very pleasant and very, very nice. And he's got this great, great confidence that I wish I had.
Why are you pulling faces? They've been nice. What's your problem? What's the problem, Simon?
Just Louis talking about lack of confidence. Give me a break.
No, but Simon, you're a very confident guy, and your artist is getting as confident as you are, and sometimes it's not very nice.
What are you trying to say here, Louis?
I think you're overconfident, both of you. That's what I'm trying to say. Both of you.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Steve, yeah, by all means.
I'd just like to say that on my first audition, I was accused of having a defeatist attitude. So I just think I've come a long way.
So in 6 months, you've gained a lot of confidence. Yeah.
I mean, listen, they're great.
Simon, yes, sorry, you wanted to say something.
You know, the whole purpose of this competition, particularly with the altar category, is to find somebody with a talent who's been kicked in the teeth a bit from the industry and give somebody confidence. That's all. That's what we're here to do.
I want to hear from Steve now. Thank you. Steve, you're now Simon's only hope of winning the competition. We've heard that you're suffering from excess confidence, but do you believe you'll be here next Saturday?
I hope we will be here next Saturday. I mean, I've had my confidence. I've got a friend of mine, Alan Glass, that I worked with years and years ago when I was in my early 20s, and we wrote loads of songs, we were doing that stuff, and nothing came of it. He knows how hard I've been working, and nothing's come of it, and this is good.
Simon and Steve, good luck tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Simon Cowell and Steve. Oh, the gloves are off again. And if you want to vote for Steve, the lines are open right now. So call either 09010 775502 or text Vote Steve to 61101. Still to come, will G4's second performance secure them and Louis a place in next week's final? Find out after the break. Of the X Factor. The phone lines are open, the voting has begun, and I can tell you that so far tonight, we've already registered over 1 million votes. Now tonight, your votes will dictate who competes in next week's X Factor final and who goes home in just a few hours' time. But remember, we won't just be saying goodbye to an act tonight, we'll also be saying goodbye to one of the judges. So, Louis, it's back to you. What song are G4 closing the show with?
Kate, we've got something very special to finish tonight. We've got 4 amazing guys and an amazing Queen classic. Watch it and listen. Bohemian Rhapsody. And vote, please. Vote, vote, vote.
Is this a real life Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, anyway the wind blows, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, really do the fandango. I'm about the lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro. Magnifico! So you think you can stole me and steal mine? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to
Wow. Okay, guys, it's time for the judges' verdict. Thank you. Thank you. Sharon.
We'll start with the first song. The first song, guys, was a bit too holy for me. Just a bit churchy. But this one is just, I mean, it's spectacular. It's just amazing. I just love the whole arrangement. I love the movements, everything about it. It was truly, it's been your best performance to date. Spectacular.
You know, it's a difficult one, this, because, you know, once again, I think there will be a hell of a lot of people who watch that at home and go, I loved it. I also think there will be an awful lot of people who would have hated it. But I don't think...
How do you feel about it, Simon?
Kay, you know, I have to compliment the guys because they've been brave and they could have played this very, very safe. And they took a risk. You know, when you do a classic song like Bohemian Rhapsody, you're taking a risk, so...
Did it pay off?
It may have done, yeah.
Thank you. Guys, you performed Bohemian Rhapsody at your first ever audition for the X Factor. Did you ever dream you'd be singing it at the semi-finals, Jonathan?
We never thought we'd ever be singing this here, but it's kind of funny that it's the third week you sat on the fence. And it's amusing for us to think that the first time we performed that, you said, and I'd like to quote actually, forget the competition, we'll give you a record contract tomorrow. And it's amazing to see that we've improved dramatically since then. Everybody's seen that week by week, but yet you're contradicting yourself in front of millions of people. quickly that we didn't actually want you to give us a record contract. We hadn't seen that until it was broadcast. We don't want you to give it to us. We want to earn it. We want to get to the finals and win it.
To vote for G4, call 09010 77553 or text vote G4 to 61101. That text number again, 61101. And I can tell you that I've just heard that at the moment there is just over 1% separating the vote between all three semi-finalists. The voting lines are open, and the only way to guarantee that your favourite act is here next Saturday at the final is to vote for them. So here's a reminder of all of tonight's performances and the numbers you need to call.
Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Oh, the greatest love of all is easy to achieve.
Nothing really matters.
And just to reiterate, the text number to use your votes tonight is 61101. We gave you an incorrect number earlier. We do apologise. That text number again, 61101. If you're a digital viewer, you can also vote via the red button on your remote control. And if you're watching in the Republic of Ireland, the numbers you need will be up in a moment. That's it. We'll be back in 45 minutes with the crucial results of your vote right after Record of the Year. That's 9 o'clock. The results. See you then.
Have you got the X Factor? If you're a solo singer or a group and you're aged over 16, you can apply for the next series of the X Factor. For an application form, send a stamped addressed envelope to the X Factor. P.O. Box 110, London W1A 1WU.
So Kat's back in just a few moments with the results of your Record of the Year. It's the moment of truth for Tabby, Steve and G4. The X Factor results are in at 9. Poor things, they must be so nervous. And catch up on all those jungle japes with Ant and Dec. That's coming up tonight at 9:45.